able to move the bus because I've installed the seat. I've got the bus moved around to the other side of the house, which is where I do a lot of the work because all the tools are over here. So it's pretty nice to have a different view and to be able to drive the bus. It's still a little too snowy to get it to the mechanics, so I'm just going to keep working on the dashboard. And I was going to show you guys how I've been doing this. I've basically been cutting out some cardboard so that I kind of have an idea of how big of a piece of metal I'm going to need to work with. And get the grinder, and I cut that piece of metal out. But before I do that, I draw on the metal where I need to make the bends. But anyway, this we're going to bend using this vise.
Remember what you're worth and who you are.
We got another fresh coat of snow. Blue sky. All right, well, I think I'm about done with this part of my dash, but this is, I got some insulation under here, and once I screw it down, it will be solid enough for me anyway. And this just has metal here, and there's a magnet under there, and it holds it pretty good. That's a pretty strong magnet. Made it out of scrap metal and scrap wood, and this is kind of a scrap. Everything's scrap around here, I guess, but might tuck them underneath here, or whatever. Might have an outlet. Might install an outlet right here for USB. The sky's the limit. But this is basically going to hold my phone, and this way when I'm getting maps or phone calls or whatever in the bus, it'll be safe and secure. And that's it. That's the dashboard with the swivel seat. The other day I was reversing this bus, and I noticed that if I swivel the seat like this, it's easier to look back that way and see where you're going. But you have to use your left leg to do the brake and the gas, which is a little sketchy. But until I get a backup camera, I can just swivel. Swivel, swivel, swivel. I'm excited about it because it's going to open up more space for me here. Be able to. I'll have a couch. Probably have a couch here. It folds out to a bed, and I'll be able to put my feet up on the couch. Probably put my TV over there somewhere. And it's coming along. It's like everybody. It's a work in progress. So what I worked on today was cutting some metal to put in here. These 3 windows, I had to do some cutting and clean it up and grind it flat here. But what's going to happen here is this is going to be where my bed is, and it's going to fold up, so I'm not going to have a need for these windows. And I'm also going to, by doing this, I'm going to be able to put insulation all over here, so my bedroom will be especially warm. And it's a lot of work cutting this metal, but it's worth it, and I think it's going to come together just fine. Alright, well, I got all this cleaned up. It's raining out, but it's not too wet in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and install these. Dry them off before I put the sealant. And I'm gonna have some extra sealant that goes on the outside once it dries out. But we got a bunch of rain coming, probably more snow. It's just one of them days. But I'm gonna get this finished up and clean up around here and then have a rain day. Alright, well, I got them all in there. Sealed up. It's gonna be cool. And it's gonna be warm. Warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And that's what it looks like from the outside. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for a guy that don't know what he's doing. So my next project, I think, is gonna be getting these windows cleaned up, figuring out which ones work good and which ones don't. Now that I have 3 windows out of the picture, I can pick the best out of the bunch, clean them up, grease them up, and reinstall them. So, and then that'll be one of the projects that I finish, and then I'll work on my door. One of Dad's friends has a sawmill up here, and yesterday we went for a little ride, and the guy was cool enough to give me a couple of slabs of oak, and they're going to take a little bit of work. They've been laying around a little while, but this is going to be my kitchen. So, pretty excited about that. It's always good to get some free wood. Well, I'm up here at Wade and Nancy's Family Restaurant. It's a kind of a hole-in-the-wall place up here, but they have some really good fried flounder, believe it or not. My mama loves it, so we stopped here, and I was just in up this way picking up a 100-year-old cast iron wood stove. Atlanta Stove Works, number 27. Box number 27. It's got a couple burners up here. Should be pretty nice. Gonna pop that right there in the bus. Pop it in the bus. Pop it like it's hot. What do you think, Mom?
We're ready now.
So we're having fun. Little road trip. What's this place? What's this town we're in?
Elizabethton.
Elizabethton. I can never say it right. But we're having fun.
Now I'm feeling good, and I'll tell you why.